What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to our channel.
How are you guys doing today?
Well, you guys, me, Gary, and the ninja Abraham over here. We're gonna go on a walk really quick. I decided I was gonna walk the boys to the old hunting blind.
Yep. Make it to where, you know, we can go and create a little bit of noise going into the woods, you know?
Just a little bit.
Without any worry, and get set up. I've been told, you know, if you were ever to go to like a hunting camp or anything else like that, you want to be the first guy, you know, or the second guy, however you do it, as long as you're not the last guy getting dropped off from the ATV. And so yeah, I'm gonna try that out today. We're gonna head this way.
Oh, okay. I don't know where we're going. I'm just walking around.
We're going over to the back blind.
Oh, okay.
Where that hill is.
Hi, puppers. Hi, babies. You guys all wet in there? You guys all wet in there? Hi, babies.
Good pups.
They're gonna be muddy messes here. It has been raining, friends, non-stop for the last like 2 or 3 days. Today's, I think, day 3 of just non-stop rain.
And
which is good, you know, for Gary's hunting and stuff, but bad for our sighting.
Yeah, man, it's been one of those things, and to be quite honest, I'm sort of, you know, I feel like it's a blessing.
It is a blessing.
Because we get to spend this time as a family. You know, it was fall break last week, and it was also
the beginning of this week.
Well, the beginning of this week or whatever, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then not only that, just all the family time, plus, you know, I got to recoup a little bit from the guys' trip.
Abe, how did you like that man's fishing trip?
Good.
Good. That's it?
That was it? That's all you got?
It was very fun.
Very fun?
Yeah.
You catch a lot of fish?
Only 4.
Only 4?
Yeah. It wasn't, they weren't biting this year as hard as they used to.
Well, you know what's crazy too, babe? Like literally the day that you guys got back from your trip, I got an email from the Game and Fish Commission or whatever. Apparently, literally the day that you guys were coming home, the spot that you were at, and I don't know if it's just all of Arkansas or what, but...
It's the flow waters, there's quite a bit of it, but yeah. They changed the regulations on the trout, and they're limiting a lot and making a lot more catch and release, and yeah, it makes sense, you know?
There's not as many in there.
It was crazy. It was literally like the day we got back, we got an email, you know, and I was like, oh, well,
that explains
that makes more sense, you know? I knew that one hatchery was getting messed up, or got messed up, you know, with this rain system and all that. Yeah,
and all that flooding that we had earlier in the year.
And I was curious on it from the last time we went out there, you know, and yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Sorry,
it's pretty
I'm trying
nuts.
To move around.
No, you're good.
The vines and stuff.
There's a lot out here, a lot of vines. How do you like the greenery on the ground, though?
It looks beautiful, actually. Like I was looking around. I don't know if I keep listening too. Like
I didn't plant anything in here, just so you know.
Okay.
This is all natural.
All natural.
This is all natural. So the more you open up and get the sunlight to the ground, you know, you get more things that come up. And now, that's not to say that it was never planted at one point in time, you know. So, but there's some soybeans here and there I found. I'm like, what the heck, you know? So yeah, that's where it leads me to believe that somebody at one point in time seeded this pathway.
Possibly.
You know. But
we've got creek waters flowing again, friends. Check this out. It's been raining so much, our back creeks and everything are actually flowing.
Yeah, it's going, which is another reason why I said, you know what, I'm gonna risk it today. With this rainy weather and everything, our scent should pull down that. Now, my hope is that if anything gets, you know, in this pathway, because the winds are going this way, and it sucks, you know, because it's not ideal for this one spot, but we've been getting so much activity back here to it's like, I gotta try, you know. And the one that we're after is a young buck, you know, so Abe's after him more so than I am.
Is it Sporky?
It's Sporky, but he's a little bigger.
You gonna get Sporky, Abe? Maybe.
You hope, right? Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I'm trying not to get myself too wet, but we are all wearing our...
My brand new ones already are
Man,
broken.
you're hard on your stuff though. You can't keep nothing.
I can't. Not only that, but I stepped on a good thorn stick.
Yeah.
And it went right through the boot. Right
I'll say in Gary's
my
defense though, he like, you know, he wears it out more. Like he's out here traipsing around in it more. He wears it more and
I wear it a lot. I mean,
else.
they're meant for, these are my hunting muck boots, you know?
Yeah.
To where they're scent free, supposedly.
It sure is beautiful out here. The leaves are finally starting to change a little bit of colors, and I keep looking up because the wind keeps going.
Yeah.
And then like the water from the trees keeps coming down, and I'm like, oh, is it starting again? Because I'm telling you guys, it has been pouring nonstop rain.
From what I can see on the radar, it's supposed to be drizzling out and be done here in like 30 minutes, which is the perfect time. That's why I was like, you know what? Can you walk with me and Abe and just continue the loop? And
Gary, you were telling me that like basically if, whoa, you okay, bud? He was telling me that if somebody comes out and like if you guys are walking out together and you guys are talking and you got your scent going and stuff, and then the people that are hunting stays behind in the blind, and then the other person walks away sort of as the decoy, which would be me, then my scent will move along, and then the deer and everything are gonna think that the whole group went wherever I went. They're not gonna realize that they stayed behind in the blind. That's the thought process behind it. That's why I'm coming out with the guys.
Yeah, with all the noise and everything else.
Yeah.
Which is the thing, they don't know who's speaking who,
Yeah.
you know? They can't tell the
Jinx.
the tone variance of, oh, that's a man, oh, that's a woman,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows? So which blind are we going to? We're getting closer to that one
We're
feeder.
getting to the point where we're about to split off from you,
Okay.
but
And then I'll take you guys and we'll chit chat about some other things, and I'll show you some other stuff going on.
yeah.
But
And he might have been in this area, I don't know.
I don't know either, but sure does look pretty out here though, friends. It sure does look absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Mama,
What, Bubba?
you should show them what me and Scarlett made.
Your Halloween decorations?
Yeah.
Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Sweet boy. Well,
We'll be out here for a little bit. We're gonna continue just a tad with you.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were ditching me right here.
No. Coming up and over.
Is this your 360 blind?
No. This is the one that I got my first doe in. The very first blind that I bought.
Still a good one though.
Yeah.
Will it keep you dry?
Somewhat. It's, I mean, it's like a tent, you know, where you get so much water on the outside, it starts condensing on the outer or inside and or seeping through or whatever. But you see that hanging stick right there?
Yeah, I see your scent stick.
That's the trail going that way, and then you'll see the trail. That's where the old moonshine still is, and
Is that the way you want me to go home, or you want me
Yep.
just to go back the way I came?
Nope, continue going, you know, as if we were going. If we stop here, they're gonna think that we're here. So I want you to continue going all the way around and back up to home, like over by the pond.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not only that, but that might spook any that are in this area this way to us.
Okay.
So don't be surprised if you hear a shot in like 35 minutes or while you're walking around. I'm just saying, I hope it's that quick, but
We'll
that's
see.
what everybody tells me. I've never done this before. So I'm just definitely making sure you have orange on too. You're supposed to, you know, even though this is private property, but that'll give us a good idea of where you're at, you know? Just a good safety thing.
And also,
Especially since, you know, Abe's gonna be the one trying to get the buck.
You're
There's one in this area.
And also you're wearing white, brown, red,
And blue.
blue, and white, more white, and blue.
Yep.
You're very visible to the deer, which
Well,
is a good thing.
sweetheart, good luck. Get the big one.
I'll try.
Are you thinking it's nap time?
You guys have no idea. This fool, he gets some good sleeping in the blind, I'll tell you that.
I'm calling him out just a little bit because every time he comes out to the blind, he snoozes. But
Hey, at least this morning I didn't even fall asleep once.
hey, that's a record.
That's
a record.
That's a record.
Well, try to keep your eyes peeled, okay? I'm gonna make us some din-din when we get home.
Okay.
Love you, bub. Good luck.
I love you.
Get the big one. Get the big
I
one.
will.
And I will see you guys later.
You guys might need it going home.
Well, just know that if, you know, it starts raining,
He did offer it.
I offered it. Are you positive?
I'm sure.
That was the second offer, all right.
I'm sure. I'll be all right.
Offered it twice.
Good luck.
Thank you, baby. And go ahead and talk, don't worry. Talk as much as you want and
I don't gotta be
as
quiet.
loud as you want. You don't have to be too quiet.
All right.
We're gonna have to start being quiet, but
All right.
about it.
I'm gonna go take you guys back home. I got quite a few things I want to chat with you guys about. Good luck, guys. Love you. All right. Now I get to wander around in the woods by myself. Hopefully I don't get lost and I could make it home. But I've been walking these trails with Gary too. I think I know my way around here. I think. It's a lot of woods to get lost in. All right, I just passed Gary's stick. I should be able to follow my way home now. This path is pretty straightforward. We will see. Well, I figured I would fill you guys in. I know we kind of did a little bit in the beginning of this. We were talking just briefly, but Gary's got hunting on the brain, so he's gonna chat with us more about that, which is great. However, I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering, when? What's going on? All this stuff, so let me fill you guys in. This week has been really busy, but different. The last time I posted anything, it was just me and Roxanne. You know, we were handling business, getting everything taken care of for the well, which thanks again to Mitch and the crew for coming out and handling that for us so quickly. I mean, we would have just been SOL until somebody came out because, you know, we know a lot of things, but well work is not exactly one of them. So after Rox and I got everything figured out for the well, that evening was when the guys came home from their big fishing trip. And of course, you know, they get home and then they unload all their stuff. And I gotta get more laundry and stuff done. Pardon me, I'm going squirrel a little bit because I'm seeing, this is like the overflow creek right here and it's flowing. And this one's usually never really flowing unless we had really big storms, which we did. So I'm really not surprised, but at the same time I am because, you know, last time I was back here it was dry. Anyway, squirrel. So back to the story. So I got all of the laundry and stuff done for the guys. I got kind of the house reset and everything. And Gary and I, we were good to go back to work on the cabin on Tuesday. Tuesday morning, I got up, did the normal thing, and Gary was still sleeping. Naturally, I was like, "Are you feeling okay, babe?" And he was like, "No, I feel awful." And then just like that, he got up and ran to the bathroom, and I could just hear him this way, everything that was inside of him, and it was just awful, and he had a fever and stuff, so it was terrible. And then, you know, Wednesday we got up and it was the same thing. You know, he wasn't feeling it, he wasn't feeling good. So I was like, "Well, babe, I can't do it without you, because let's face it, I'd be like 1/8 of an inch off or something, and Gary would rip it all down and have to do it again anyway. It is what it is. So I can't do it without Gary, and still had to do all the normal stuff, went to church. They actually canceled the soccer practice and like they rearranged a lot of the soccer days this week because the rain, right? And the possible rain. So Wednesday was like when it was starting to come in. They thought that they were gonna be able to put it off until Thursday, but then Thursday it was raining all day. It's kind of been nice though, I will say. It's been a little nice because I've gotten some downtime too, which I've been able to spend some of my downtime, you know, fiddling around, not just doing the boring household domestics, which let's face it, really needed to get done. It's a never-ending, never-ending story. But I got some downtime to be able to fiddle around and play with Firefly, which is another one of Adobe's programs that they use. So like whenever I edit the videos, I'm always editing and I use Adobe Premiere Pro. But one of the other programs that Adobe has in its arsenal is After Effects, which is really cool. But they also have Firefly, which Firefly is like their new like AI service. Now it's a premium service, you gotta pay for it and stuff. Anyway, I was fiddling around on there and I was like, let me make some fun Halloween stuff. So yeah, you guys might have saw that short on Simple Life Reclaimed. I posted it today, just messing around, you know. But I've been taking some of this downtime to hone in my craft a little bit more of the creative side, and just seeing what the programs can do and can't do, and it's fun. But we've been able to make some crafts with the kids. I'm actually gonna go home and do some baking. I wanna do some cooking, make some sweets. It's about that time of year. Check it out, guys. Our back creek is flowing pretty good right now too. It's murky like this because it hasn't been flowing in a really long time. And I would expect a lot of leaves to kind of be damming some stuff up. But now that it's flowing, honestly, it's probably gonna stay flowing until summer, because now we're in the semi-rainy season where it's gonna be raining probably at least once a week, every week until summer. But I could be wrong, you know? It would not be the first time I was wrong. I would not be shocked. Let me try to cross this creek. Ooh. All right, I made it. I made it without falling. Score! So yeah, this week's kind of been a little uneventful, really recouping. I mean, I've been using my brain. I've been testing out different programs and things, but unfortunately, this storm is going to be lasting for probably another 3 or 4 days. I don't know. It kind of shifts. You don't really want to look at the radar, at least in our area, out too far, because it's always changing. Like, at first the storm was supposed to be here on Tuesday, and then it got pushed off until like Wednesday night. And then we were only going to get like a ½ inch of rain, and no, we got closer to like 4 inches in a night. So it really just, it's hard to say, it's hard to pinpoint. You can't really count on anything for sure. You just gotta go outside and but anyhows, I made it up the big long hill, the big hill, the one that gets me out of breath every time. I'm really excited that the seasons are finally changing and we're finally starting to get that cool color pop in the trees and in the leaves and everywhere. It's very exciting. It's been sweater weather this last week, which is nice. I went and busted out all of my seasonal clothing, you know, and like took away all of my summer stuff and put out all of my sweaters and everything. So that's good. But I was really expecting all of the colors to be popping out a bit more than they already are. Usually by Halloween, it's like, oh yeah, fall is here. And it seems to be a couple weeks behind. Even though earlier on in the summer, I was like, yeah, it's coming sooner. I don't know what's going on, but it's starting to look really beautiful. That's all I know. And the air is crisp and clean and it smells really nice, you know? Can't complain much. Cannot complain much. I can't wait though, guys. I can't wait to get back to work on the cabin. I get disappointed because it seems like it always happens, where we'll be going like full steam ahead, we'll be going at a great pace, everything will be going really well, and then it's not. These things are out of our control, but it just seems like, man, every single time. every single time. I'm trying to calm down and like give it to God and be patient, but man, it's just what I'm looking at right here, guys. this. It looks so beautiful, and all the way around, you know, we got 3/4 of it done, and everything's ready for us to just slap them up there. You know, with weather like this, it could literally start downpouring really bad any second. It's all me though. I get impatient. It's like I let myself down, you know, like I get too excited. I'm like, we're going so good, it'll be done by noon tomorrow. No, you know better than that, Mel. Anyways, I thought I'd come over here and do a little show and tell and show you guys just how much water is accumulated just in the last. So I emptied it out yesterday morning, and it's definitely mid-afternoon right now. Hi, Ninnis. Goats are crying and screaming because we're not letting them out right now. What's going on, guys? You guys got what you need in there. Hi, sir. You can't come out. Hi, Nene. You cannot come out. Sorry. Sorry. You'll be happy if you guys are in there, because if it starts going, you guys got your shelter. Yeah. I went squirrel again. But like I was saying, I think it was yesterday morning, I went out here and I emptied the rain gauge, and it's definitely like mid-afternoon right now. Clock it, guys, clock it. What was I saying, 4 inches? It's just under 4 inches. This is like 3 3/4 inches of rain. I think I just heard a gunshot. Did Gary get one? Did it work? Did the walking around trick work? I'm excited. I don't know if that worked or not. I haven't gotten a call from Gary yet. Maybe it wasn't Gary, maybe it was somebody else. Maybe that wasn't a gunshot, but I'm pretty sure I heard a gunshot. Maybe we got deer coming. Hey, I'm hopeful. Man, we could definitely use it in the freezers. But anyway, I'm sorry I keep going squirrel. I was talking about the water. I'm gonna dump this thing out right now. Today is Saturday afternoon. We're gonna clock it. Saturday afternoon, it's empty. It's misting right now, so we'll see how long it takes to fill and how full it gets, but it's been raining quite a bit. Hi, Sam. You wanna come inside? You wanna come inside? Anyway, friends, sorry this one's a little random, a little sporadic, but we wanted to give you guys an update. I know it's been a few days since we talked to y'all, and I hate leaving you guys hanging because so many of you guys are so sweet and you guys truly care about us, and I get your guys' messages and comments. Hope everybody's okay, you know. Everything's going pretty good. It's just wet, and it's just the time of year. So I'm gonna run though, friends. I'm very curious on if that was Gary blowing something off or not, so I'm gonna send him a quick text and make sure everybody's all right. Because I'm pretty sure I heard a gunshot, but Gary usually calls me like right away whenever he gets something, so. And I didn't get a call yet, so maybe it could have been somebody else. I don't know. I'm rambling. Anyway, I'm a long goodbye. Love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and watching today's episode. I'll be back hopefully tomorrow or the next day, but I hope everybody stays dry and stays happy and healthy, and everything's good over here. We're just taking it easy and moving at the pace that God allows. So until the next one, friends, know we love y'all, and we hope you have a good one. We will catch you on the next one. Later.